Cheers.
Cheers.
Loyalty to the wrong person can end in tragedy. A devoted girlfriend does her lover's dirty work.
She was her own little factory of horrors.
A manipulative mom recruits her own daughter to kill.
She was exactly what I knew she was the first day I laid eyes on her, pure evil.
And a lovesick woman teams up for a murder spree.
When they meet, the violence and the bloodshed increases tenfold. Together, they're super killers.
These deadly women have blood on their hands because of their dangerous liaisons. Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. In late 2015, 33-year-old single mom, Sonia Wiedenfelder, makes a tentative return to the dating world.
Everyone described Sonia as very polite, very quiet, very demure.
She just looked like your average all-American girl.
A dating app brings 41-year-old phone technician Rick Spalding
Sonia.
into her life.
Hi.
Hey.
I don't know how much experience Sonia had at dating, but when she met Rick, she was a little over her head.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Sonia's life was progressing in a normal fashion. Drink?
Yes, please.
2, please. Until she encountered Rick.
It's been a long time since I've had a shot.
No time like the present.
On their very first date,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Sonia falls under Rick's spell.
Oh, wow.
Rick was very good at speaking to people and kind of being very engaging, very personable.
You and I are gonna get along just fine. It's gonna be a good night.
They started seeing each other, and then from there they became a little more serious. Eventually, Rick moved in with Sonia.
Hey, in the bedroom.
Sonia soon learns that she's not the only woman in Rick's life.
Hey. How are you?
Good.
You remember Amanda?
Hi, Sonia.
She just dropped in to borrow some CDs.
Yeah. And one thing led to another.
Rick had, at any given time, more than one girlfriend that he was sleeping with.
Anyway, where are my clothes?
In the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, right, right.
Yeah.
Everybody knew about everybody else.
Well,
It was an open relationship.
babe, come on. We agreed to an open relationship.
Each of them was free to date other people, to see other people, either romantically or in a sexual relationship.
Don't worry.
Thank you. Oh, hey, I hear you two are engaged. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Anyway, I gotta go. I'll call you.
Yeah, great.
Nice to meet you.
He had an ability to pick the women that he wanted to manipulate.
Hey, come here. Come on.
But Rick's special breed of charm has no power over one ex-lover. He's in a bitter legal battle with 39-year-old Debbie Morgan for custody of their 11-year-old son.
She was a child welfare worker. She was working on her master's degree. She was specializing in working with children who had suffered trauma.
Hey, Tiger.
Hi, Dad. I'll see you Tuesday. Love you.
All she wanted from Rick was a little financial assistance.
Hey, Rick. Your payments haven't come through again.
Rick owes Debbie $10,000 in unpaid child support.
Here we go again.
What do you mean, here we go? I need to...
Why are you doing this to me?
Rick couldn't pay any child support. He wasn't able to hold a job.
He's your son, too.
I know he's my son. You get your money.
Just back off and leave me alone.
According to Debbie's father, Carl Grace, Rick has also stopped trying to find a job.
We believe he just didn't want to pay the child support. He didn't want to do anything that would help Debbie.
With Rick out of work, Sonia is the sole breadwinner.
Sonia was the one who was working. Rick was staying with her, and she appeared to be fronting a lot of the bills.
Sonia doesn't blame Rick for the situation.
It's hopeless. Debbie's out to destroy me.
Instead, they unite against a common enemy.
He's saying that if Debbie was causing all their problems, that they would be so much better off if Debbie weren't around.
And she began to believe, okay, our life was doing great, and then now it's spiraling down because of Deborah Morgan.
Soon, Sonia is a willing volunteer in Rick's increasingly bitter battle.
How about this?
Now you're talking.
We can post these all through her neighborhood.
Sweet little Sonia had her own ideas of how to deal with the custody issue.
And I've got another idea.
She was her own little factory of horrors.
Yes, hello. I'd like to report an unfit mother. Debbie Morgan? That's right, yes. No, I'd like to stay anonymous.
Sonia tried to get Debbie in trouble and tried to get her fired from her job.
Yes, neglect, child neglect.
But yeah, we were shocked when we heard that Sonia was involved.
That's correct.
From filing claims against her at her office to circulating flyers throughout the neighborhood to try to smear her name.
Everything to make sure that Deborah Morgan was seen as a villain, seen as some kind of demon.
Rick even targets Debbie with constant phone calls at work.
Please just leave me alone.
The relentless campaign begins to take a toll.
Deborah was scared of Rick.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry about that.
You want to take any time off?
No. It'll all be over in a couple of weeks.
Alrighty then.
She told one of her friends, if something ever happens to me,
But Rhonda, if I end up dead,
it was because of Rick. Look to Rick.
go look for Rick.
That should have been it. Pack the car, grab the kid, leave town.
(2016), Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Rick and Sonia's Dirty Tricks campaign against Debbie has failed to turn the custody battle in his favor. The legal fight has left him broke, and he's taking Sonia down with him.
That's it. There's nothing left.
The house is in foreclosure. I've sold the car. I have nothing left.
She was draining her 401k, draining her savings, and now their house was in foreclosure because Sonia was trying to help Rick.
But the worst is yet to come.
It was beginning to look like he might go to jail as a deadbeat dad.
And I'm going to jail.
Rick is out of money and out of excuses. His next court date is set for November 8th, 2016. If he doesn't pay the owed child support, he's facing 6 months in jail.
He was telling people Debbie was trying to put him in jail.
And that was looming over Rick's head. They viewed this as doomsday.
And there's only one person to blame.
If they got rid of Debbie, their life would be blissful. That all their problems would go away and everything would be great.
You know, if only Debbie would disappear.
I believe that Rick put that idea to kill Deborah in Sonia's head.
This was something that, Rick was trying to manipulate her into doing.
I have an idea.
She told Rick that I have an idea, and it will be concrete, and it will solve their problems.
Well, you don't mean what I think you mean.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
What are our options?
I think Rick manipulated her, but her heart was in it.
In the early hours of November 7th, the day before Rick is due in court, Sonia uses Rick's son's key to gain entry to Debbie's house.
She saw Debbie as an obstacle to her future happiness, and nothing was going to stop her.
She finds Debbie asleep in front of the television.
She was dressed for bed. Sonia crept in at a point in time when she was asleep.
She stood on this side, and the shotgun would have been put right up to her face.
It was one shot at point-blank range.
I don't know why she was so enraged that she could do such a thing.
Sonia's cruelty doesn't stop there. She knows full well that Debbie's 12-year-old son will be coming home to that house after school.
He was coming back to Deborah after spending the weekend with Rick. So he rode the bus home and got home sometime after 4 o'clock.
Mom's car was there, which was unusual.
Called out to his mom. She didn't answer. So he walked in, turned the light on.
It was a very, very grisly scene.
I can't understand why a person would let a child, why she would let him find her like that. It is beyond my comprehension.
She let that happen.
Suspicion immediately falls on Rick.
They wanted to know if we knew of anybody that might want to harm Debbie. And we told them we knew one person.
But when investigators examine Rick's phone, they find a new prime suspect. Rick has secretly been recording conversations that depict Sonia as a cold-blooded killer.
Rick wanted that information in case we started looking at him.
So, tell me more.
This weekend. What about then?
So we would realize that he didn't kill her, but Sonia did.
Rick was talking to her about, have you ever heard anything a day in your life?
You've never killed anything in your life. I mean, try killing a cat. You'll see it's not so easy.
Sonia's response was, the cats don't deserve it.
Cat doesn't deserve it. But Debbie does.
A jury finds Sonia Weidenfelder and Rick Spaulding equally culpable. Both are convicted of first-degree murder. In 2018, they are sentenced to life in prison. No chance of parole until 2063.
When we heard the verdict, we felt that a burden had been lifted. They really were going to get what they deserved.
You got a little something here.
In the name of love, Sonia was willing to sacrifice Deborah's life. A devoted mother who had a beautiful future ahead.
She didn't have any remorse for what she did. I think that she did that with the thought that that was the right thing to do.
Sonia wanted Rick at all cost. And she wanted him without any encumbrances. And Debbie was an encumbrance. Jealousy isn't always between love rivals. It can be between family members. A lifetime of domination and control by an evil woman.
Henrico, Virginia, 2014. A family mourns the tragic death of a wife and mother. For years, Karina Coles battles chronic pain. But in 2014, her fight is over.
My mom overdosed off her pain medication.
Her death devastates her 17-year-old son, Martre.
Martre had ended up graduating on the day that my mother passed. So that day was very, very emotional.
All right, come on in, make yourselves at home.
Their father, Maurice, isn't coping with her death.
Martre, get out here.
Here, Pop.
I want you to meet some people. This is Denise.
But his co-worker, 45-year-old Denise Gay, is more than eager to comfort him.
Denise had her eye on Maurice Coles for some time, but knew that he was married. But as soon as his wife passed, Denise saw that as her chance to be the shoulder for Maurice to lean on.
Denise convinces Maurice to let her and her 11-year-old daughter move in.
She was determined to move in. I couldn't understand why. Why are you so eager to be with someone who just lost their spouse? It was definitely too quick. I told my father it was too quick.
This is LaToya.
Denise's oldest daughter, LaToya, helps with the move. But this is one blended family that is not a good mix.
Come on, let's help these ladies with these bags, take them to their rooms. This way,
Mama done good.
Denise resents any memories of Maurice's late wife.
He had large photos of my mom in the home.
She was all over the home.
Well, this has got to go.
I felt like Denise was jealous.
Denise wants to remove all traces of Maurice's wife, including son Martre.
He was very talented. Had his art exhibited in school and shows and things like that.
Martre Coles. This is a chance to live your dream.
Denise becomes a doting stepmom and encourages Martre to go back to school.
Denise became an ally to Martre and said she wanted to help him get into art school, to a school in Florida.
You do know Florida's 700 miles away, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can't be bringing your laundry here every weekend.
He felt like Denise was being a mother figure to him. Of course, his mother passed, so he was looking for that kind of love.
Ready to hit send?
Absolutely.
Great.
She was helping him and was going to help pay for his education. Things couldn't have been better.
On March 4th, 2017,
What is it?
Martre's dreams come true.
You got into art school.
I was very excited for Martre to be going to college and finally getting into art school, because I knew that's what he wanted to do.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
He was starting to put some effort into his goals and career-wise. I was very proud of him.
A woman named Sheila Crenshaw from the school, inviting him to come down for a tour. He was over the moon.
Thanks to you.
Hey, your talent got you in.
He felt like Denise was really going to help him succeed in life.
There is one unusual requirement for the art school tour. Martre must make a mask of his own face.
This woman, Sheila Crenshaw, told Martre that this is something he had to do for his application to the school.
The project becomes a family affair.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Denise recruits her 21-year-old daughter, Latoya, to help.
Martre was very excited about making this mask as part of his application.
Martre sees this as his ticket to a bright future. March 12th, 2017. 19-year-old Martre Cole's dream of going to art school has come true. But before he can enroll, he disappears.
So, here it is. Looks just like him, doesn't it?
Denise was saying how he was there earlier and him and her had made a mask.
Okay, so after he finished with the mask, what did he do?
He said, I'm going to Michelle's to get my wallet.
I didn't believe not one word that came out of her mouth at this time.
The paper imprint of his face is the only trace of Martre they find in the house.
The mask was like a paper mache of Trey's face. That didn't sit well with me at all. Yeah, I didn't like the mask.
You tried.
Hey.
She tried to like put it on me and Michelle and we backed up.
Denise's behavior makes the sisters suspicious.
She was extremely friendly and I'm looking up like, that's weird. She don't ever talk to Michelle. I noticed Latoya quickly grabbed her things. She headed straight towards the door and left.
And her chatty younger sister is unusually quiet and sullen.
I think we should call the police.
Yeah.
Don't be ridiculous.
I was like, well, if he doesn't come back tonight, I will be contacting authorities.
The sisters file a missing persons report. 3 weeks later, their worst fears come true. Martre's body is discovered, dumped in a wooded area just out of town.
He was in a box, and he was put in there in such a way, almost like an accordion, with his hands behind his back.
I was mind blown. I was disgusted, angry, hurt. I felt my heart like literally break in half. I just don't understand.
The body is strangely exposed, and detectives think the killer may have only half finished the job. On a hunch, they remove Martre's body, but set up a camera in case the killer returns. They also look into Martre's art school application.
Sheila Crenshaw, please. No? What about in the past?
They discover something very odd.
She doesn't exist.
So, who's sending all those emails?
We were able to find the computer IP addresses to know that it was really Denise Gay who created this fictitious person and created an email identity as Sheila Crenshaw.
Denise? That's why she was helping him.
The amount of planning and execution that Denise went through, it was so elaborate.
And the police's hunch pays off. The hidden camera captures the killer returning to the scene.
We were 100% confident that the person in that image was in fact Denise Gay.
The police were watching the entire spectacle.
The police have a body and evidence of Denise's phony emails.
Looking good.
Then an unlikely witness tells exactly how Martre died.
She described how she was able to see through the door of his room.
No.
It's okay. I'm not gonna put it over your mouth.
That mass was described as not having any ability to breathe through.
How you doing in there, Trey? Trey?
And she could see her mother and her sister on top of Martre.
Go back to your room.
He was screaming for his life. She described how she saw his feet kicking in the air, how he was grasping for breath, how he was begging for them to get off of him.
When he said, get off me, it probably was the last breath he had in him.
And it is a few minutes later where she peeks out and she sees this container.
Go to your room. Go.
And we know now that Martre Coles' body was actually inside that container.
Ultimately, she was the key to solving this case.
The 13-year-old is the star witness for the prosecution. Denise and LaToya Gay stand trial for conspiracy to commit murder and first-degree murder. They are found guilty on both counts.
The best that we could theorize for the jury was that he was simply in her way. And a constant reminder to Maurice of his beloved wife who died.
She wanted to be the only important person in Maurice's life. That meant Martre had to go.
In 2018, LaToya receives a total of 30 years behind bars. Martre's sisters have mixed feelings.
My heart really went out to LaToya and her sister, that they were raised by a master manipulator. I'm truly sorry that both of them were put in that predicament by such a selfish woman.
The mastermind, Denise Gay, is sentenced to life in prison. And in the state of Virginia, life means life.
Denise is exactly what I knew she was the first day I laid eyes on her, pure evil.
Fortunately, Denise is never going to have the opportunity to commit another murder outside of prison. But if I were her cellmate, I wouldn't turn my back on her. Some women like guys that are straight arrows, kind, loving, no problems. And some women are attracted to bad boys.
You never know where you'll meet the man of your dreams. For 37-year-old Mary Rice.
Morning.
It's in a Florida prison yard.
Billy and Mary met when she went to visit her brother in jail. Mary told Billy that when he got out, he would always have a place with her.
Didn't recognize you without the orange jumpsuit.
When he's released in 2016, that's exactly where Billy Boyette heads.
I sure enough recognize you. For my dreams.
Mary was swept off of her feet by a convicted felon, then had done prison time.
Mary was fully aware that Billy had a long history of domestic violence with girlfriends and wives, and she still wanted him.
She knew exactly who Billy was, and yet she dove right in.
Mary knows she's asking for trouble, and almost immediately, Billy delivers it.
What the hell?
I gotta go. Cops are looking for me.
Billy was seeing another woman named Alicia, and she, by all accounts, was a very sweet, generous person.
30-year-old Alicia Greer is Billy's latest domestic violence victim. She's hiding in a local hotel. Unlike previous victims, Alicia is determined to testify against Billy.
He avoided prosecution by intimidating his victims into dropping the charges.
How bad?
I'll go back in.
Sit down.
With a warrant out for his arrest, Billy is ready to run. Mary can't let that happen.
Miss Alicia might not show up to court.
Mary insisted that he take care of Alicia, meaning get rid of her. At one point saying, if you don't, I will.
Mary has her own reasons for wanting Alicia dead.
As far as she was concerned, well, she had just figured out a way to get rid of a rival.
No matter what, she was going to be with Billy. And she wasn't going to let any other female stand in the way of that.
The last time Alicia's father, Wayne, sees her, she's living in fear.
You could tell she was scared, and so anyway, so you could tell she was scared and didn't know what to do.
She had checked into a hotel room in Milton with a friend of hers named Jacqueline Moore.
At 2:15 a.m. on January 31st, 2017, Billy turns up at the door.
Alicia!
Why she would trust him, I'm not really sure. I'm sure he was quite the silver-tongued devil.
But he didn't come there to negotiate. He came there to kill.
And he didn't shoot them once or twice. He shot them multiple times.
This guy came here on a mission.
Mary knew exactly what he was going to do that night. She had laid the groundwork for it.
Yeah?
It's done. You ready to go?
Oh, I'm ready.
Mary Rice wanted a bad boy, and that's exactly what she got.
As Mary and Billy head for the Alabama border, police launch a statewide search for their rented getaway car.
Mary and Billy need another vehicle. How are they going to get it?
52-year-old Peggy Braz has just finished her overnight nursing shift at Baptist Hospital in Pensacola.
What are you doing?
Changing vehicles.
She just happened to be driving home from work early that morning, just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
They followed her to her residence.
Follows her into the driveway. The woman gets out of her car, starts walking up to her door.
Billy, he just walked up to her and shot her in the head.
Miss Braz was shot directly in the center of her face.
It wasn't necessary to kill Peggy to get her car. She would have certainly given it up, no problem. But why stop now?
Authorities have no idea that Mary is the driving force behind the killing spree.
It was up in the air on whether she was a participant or whether she was actually being held against her will by Billy Boyette.
You know, they think I'm your hostage.
You are.
Maybe you're mine.
Mary gets off on this. She's getting a thrill out of this. It's almost like a drug. They're killing people together. They have this bond now, this bond in blood.
Early February 2017. Authorities are in pursuit of Mary Rice and Billy Boyette. 4 days in, the deadly road trip comes to an abrupt halt.
Damn. You got a flat tire. I'm pulling over.
They had a flat on Peggy Braz's vehicle, and they had to pull over.
And so they were kind of stranded.
Now what?
Let's go. Embrace nature.
Billy and Mary were camping out in the woods to avoid detection.
Two days later, the killers strike again.
They realized that they needed another car. So as they were coming out of the wooded area, they came across Kayla Crocker's home.
28-year-old single mom, Kayla Crocker, is home alone with her 18-month-old son.
Billy grabs her, and he kind of drags her into the house. Mary then ties this woman up, ties her arms and legs tightly.
Please, I won't do her. I don't believe you. She's all yours.
No, please, 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 please don't hurt me.
Her 18-month-old child was actually in his crib in the same room.
In front of this 18-month-old child, Billy puts the weapon up to her temple and blows her head off.
Please, I won't do her.
Do it.
Once again, Billy and Mary killed an innocent and probably cooperative victim. They wanted her car. They took her life.
For 8 days across 3 states, Mary and Billy leave a trail of death and heartbreak. They also leave a wealth of evidence for the cops in pursuit.
They've been leaving behind credit card receipts, forensic evidence, cars parked on the side of the road, and dead bodies.
Unaware the net is closing. In West Point, Georgia, they check into a motel to lay low.
Where are you going?
We need more supplies.
Careful.
Always.
Mary had taken Kayla's car and gone to a gas station to buy food and drinks.
She goes into the store, and one of the clerks there immediately recognizes her.
He called the local authorities and told them, said, hey, there's a murder suspect that you guys are looking for.
This is West Point PD.
SWAT teams begin to surround Billy and Mary.
What are we gonna do?
The standoff lasts for almost 3 hours.
What are you doing?
We're screwed, babe. It's over.
Oh, dear.
They made one last call and asked them to come out and surrender.
You go first.
No, I'm not going without you. No.
Tell them I threatened to kill you. I'll be right behind you.
Mary opened up the door to the hotel room and exited the hotel room and surrendered to law enforcement.
Within a few seconds of her walking out, law enforcement heard a gunshot.
And that's Billy. Billy just killed himself.
Billy probably shot himself because he didn't want to give the SWAT team the satisfaction of killing him.
Under interrogation, Mary creates a whole new version of events.
That basically she was doing everything that she did because he made her or because she was being held against her will.
Is that gonna fly with a jury? Hell no.
CCTV tells the same story everywhere they stopped.
At no point did Mary ever say she needed help or act like she needed help.
She had every opportunity to stop this madness and these killings from happening. She was, in fact, a willing participant.
In 2018, Mary Rice is convicted of the first-degree murder of Kayla Crocker and of being accessory to the murders of Alicia Greer and Jacqueline Moore. She's serving a life sentence with no possibility of parole.
There's bad, evil women involved in murder. And then there's very bad, very evil women for whom murder is not enough. Mary Rice is one of those.
These deadly women didn't act alone. Sonia Weidenfelder conspired with her boyfriend to kill his ex. Denise Gay and daughter LaToya stole an innocent teen's life. And Mary Rice's misguided love led to a murder spree. All three left a trail of death thanks to their dangerous liaisons.